And we are live. Testing, testing. One, two, three. Yeah. All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. KJ23 with another podcast. And today, I just want to introduce myself. You know what I'm saying? Introduce what we're getting into today. We're getting into the NBA because the NBA did start about a week ago, but I was kind of late to the party when we were doing NBA predictions because you're supposed to be doing predictions before the season starts. But honestly, we got a lot more NBA games to go. So honestly, I'm not really cheating like that. I'm just basically late to the party, you know what I'm saying? Someone's in here. Shout out to the person who's in here right now, you know what I'm saying? Just getting warmed up. Just want to know how everyone's day is going right now. First of all, that's basically what it is. Type in the chat. How's your day going? It's Halloween right now. We in the studio, man. We cooking up. We cooking up a podcast right now. But having some more announcements, we are basically trying to post more shorter videos. I'm trying to post more shorter videos because the longer videos kind of seem to get a little bit too off guard with everyone's attention span, so or maybe because everyone's busy, so maybe not a lot of people have time to watch the longer videos. So we're gonna be posting shorter videos as we speak. But without further ado, let's get into some NBA predictions, right? The NBA's been going on for about a week now, you know what I'm saying? Been playing a couple games, 3 or 4 games throughout the season. We still got 70, about 78, 77 more games to go. And it's gonna be a long season, man. Because not only do we have just in regular season games, we also have the NBA season tournament, which I don't really know too much about, so we're not gonna speak on that. We're just gonna speak on um the NBA games that are happening present. And I'm pretty sure the NBA in season tournament counts as the 82 games that are part of the NBA anyways. So they all factor in to the playoffs and the play in factoring in April. So we will be using ESPN today on my phone. I have my phone right here. We'll be using ESPN as a source to basically back up whatever we got going on. Um, and let's get into it. So basically, the standings right now, as we speak, for the Eastern Conference, we're gonna go with the Eastern Conference right now first. Um, just because I'm from Chicago and that's my favorite team, Chicago Bulls. You know what I'm saying? So they're in Eastern Conference. We're gonna go to the Eastern Conference right now. So current standings: Boston leads first, 3-0. Milwaukee second, 2-1. Orlando third, 2-1. Indiana 2-1. Fourth place. Fifth place is Philadelphia, 2-1. Sixth place is Detroit, 2-2. Chicago, seventh place, 2-2. Atlanta has the eighth spot. They're also 2-2. Cleveland just falling out of the eighth spot. Ninth spot is 1-2. We got Brooklyn in 10th place, 1-2. New York, 1-2. Charlotte, 1-2 for the 11th and 12th spot. 13th spot is 1-2. Miami, 1-3. This is shocking. 1-3. 1-3. Hey, shout out to Champ. Shout out to Champ right here, man, for joining the live stream. Shout out to you, man. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Trying to get good with the mic right now. But Miami and 1-3. This is a little bit shocking right now. Toronto's 1-3. Shocking. Okay. So that's basically the Western Conference standings. Or no, Eastern Conference standings, my bad. Eastern Conference standings right now, as we speak, heading into these games that are played. Now let's go into the Western Conference for our standings that are right now. This is not the end of the season predictions, but I'm just going through the standings, what it looks like right now. Denver in first place, undefeated, 4-0. Dallas, second place, undefeated, 3-0. Golden State, third place, 3-1. Oklahoma City, Thunder, 3-1, fourth place. Fifth place, we got Sacramento, 2-1. Sixth place, Los Angeles Clippers, 2-1. We got New Orleans, seventh place, 2-1. We got Los Angeles Lakers, eighth place, 2-1. Minnesota, ninth place, 2-1. 1-2. 1-2. Then we got San Antonio Spurs, 1-2, 10th spot. 11th spot, we got 1-3, Utah Jazz. Portland, 1-3. Houston, 0-3. Memphis, 0-4. Surprising, isn't it? Literally, Memphis is supposed to be the underdogs of the season, and they have 0 wins right now. Obviously, Ja Morant's not back in yet, so it does have to take a toll on the Memphis Grizzlies right now with their chemistry, team build. So obviously, right there already has an effect on the Memphis Grizzlies. But basically, before we get into any of these standings, I want to talk about today's trade. This blockbuster trade that happened in the NBA today, which will affect how these teams play across. So what I got basically right now is that we got hints that James Harden, fear the beard, James Harden is going to the Los Angeles Clippers for Robert Covington, Marcus Morris, some other players, and we got a couple drafts in too. I don't really know the whole trade market. I don't really know everything about it, but all I know is that James Harden is going to Los Angeles Clippers, and all the other players from the Los Angeles Clippers are going on to the Philadelphia 76ers. And a lot of people, I heard a lot of mixtures from different sources, different people, just on Instagram, YouTube, ESPN, TNT, all stuff like that, NBA, Bleacher Report. We heard it all, you know what I'm saying? We heard it all. And basically, they're saying that this is a W for the Philadelphia 76ers, which I agree in. This is why. Give me hinted. James Harden has always been a locker room cancer, man. That's the first reason. James Harden has always been a locker room cancer. And basically what a locker room cancer means is that your team and you don't get along because of the aggressor, which is James Harden in this case. James Harden is the aggressor, which in fact means that James Harden is going to cause the Clippers some havoc. And all right, you know what I'm saying? They're going to cause them havoc. They're going to cause them to lose games that they shouldn't be losing against easy teams like, say, the Magic or, either the Rockets or something like that because of some out of line stuff with James Harden. Okay. And not only to mention, but James Harden, Russell Westbrook, you guys might think, oh, we got the Oklahoma City Thunder days back. We got the Houston Rockets days back when they used to play together, right? But why do you think James Harden left, man? Why do you think they both split apart? It's because they're not good together. They both want the ball. They're ball dominant. Both of them, Russell Westbrook. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being a ball dominant player. There's nothing wrong with that. Not in today's NBA. In today's NBA, someone got to shoot the ball. Someone got to pass the ball, So, but you can't have two ball dominant players in the same starting lineup. It's just not going to go well, Having James Harden at shooting guard, Russell Westbrook at point guard, having Kawhi at power forward, Paul George at small forward. We got probably Zubac at the 5. It's just not going to work out for long term, man. It's not really going to work out. And another reason is that James Harden is 34 years old. You really think that, obviously, yeah, we have the LeBrons, the KDs, we have that, but do you really think that James Harden at 30? I don't know. I just don't see signs of James Harden really progressing with the Los Angeles Clippers. Maybe, who knows? Maybe he just needed to get out of Philly. But I feel like that's his excuse every team he goes to, man. That was the same excuse with Brooklyn, same excuse with Houston. I just really think that, I know, no matter what team he goes to, if it's not the Thunder, he's not going to thrive, man. Even though he did thrive with Houston very well, that was the best years, man, in his prime with Houston. He was just not good at communicating and having the team chemistry. The team chemistry always goes down with James Harden on team. Now, we got, and that's what we got right now. We got for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's not finalized yet, but we just heard rumors. It's really, just how it is. But that's how I think they're going to do. I think that the Sixers are going to pick up the pace with their new players because, honestly, Robert Covington is not too bad. You guys probably don't know him, but he's honestly a household name. You know what I'm saying? He is a really good 3-and-D player. So he shoots a 3 well, and he plays defense pretty well. So that's what the Sixers need. They need a defense to back up Joel Embiid. Tobias Harris is not going to do the job. So you already know that they need somebody else to get in a 3, pitch in, you know what I'm saying, and to help out with the spacing and help out with defense as well. We already have that. Another thing that we have is Marcus Morris, locker room cancer. Honestly, I feel like Marcus Morris isn't that bad as the Markieff Morris dude. Markieff Morris was a school menace to society when it came to chemistry with the team. He was not good. He was a cancer to the locker room society. He was a menace to society. He was not where he needed to be in life. But Marcus Morris is honestly the better Morris brother. So it doesn't matter anyways. He's going to the Sixers. Let that team shine. Let that team shine. But honestly, the Sixers have been doing this for years and years. Trust the process. We've been trying to trust it, but we don't know where it's going to. We don't know where it's going to. Literally, it's been going downhill. But honestly, I still believe in the Sixers for a little bit. They're gonna hang in there. They're definitely making the playoffs this year, no doubt about it. I still think they're gonna make the playoffs. I still think that they're gonna go far. I don't know about you guys, but I think that this trade right here is a W for the Sixers, and for the Clippers, it just depends how James Harden does, and if he's not a crybaby, if he's you know doing his thing really with his shenanigans and all that stuff. You got like Thunder might not even make the playoff. Not Thunder. Clippers might not even make the playoffs. But if he's on his grind in the weight room, shooting buckets, you know what I'm saying, driving in, slam dunking on these people, man, then there's nothing wrong. I feel like it's not. I feel like it should not be self-explanatory. That means it would be a W for the Clippers in this case. But let's go on. Let's go on to the. Let's go on to injuries because honestly, injuries right now injuries right now. If you guys want to check my last podcast, that was basically all the NBA, transactions, basically people who went on different teams. I'm not gonna be really talking about that now because the only thing we are talking about is the James Harden because it just happened today. All the other moves were from a month ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago. So they already happened. So I'm not gonna be talking about the transactions of player signings, trades that went on. Nothing about that today. We're gonna be talking about what's happening right now and how it can lead down the future to the line of teams in the playoffs or teams who will not make the playoffs. So, without further ado, for each and every team, I'm basically going to be key wording injuries of teams, keywords. Not every player, but we're going to be doing key listings, okay? So, we got the Atlanta Hawks. Trae Young, a day-to-day. This is Trae Young. It happened today on Halloween, with the Achilles inflammation. Hey, and what we all know from Trae Young, man, is that this man honestly doesn't get injured a lot. He doesn't really get injured a lot. So I think honestly he'll play through the day to day. It's not really any scare for the Atlanta Hawks. I think the Atlanta Hawks will do just fine. They don't need him. Um, yeah, Boston doesn't have any injuries. Brooklyn Nets, they got Cam Johnson who just went out, Nick Claxton, Spencer Dinwiddie, and Dennis Smith Jr. Those are all key players of the Brooklyn Nets for winning games because Claxton is definitely a 7-1 post scorer, good at defense, good at blocking. He can just do anything. But these happened a couple of days ago. These injuries happened a couple of days ago with Claxton with his ankle and Cam Johnson with his calf injury. We don't know anything about that yet. Further ado, but right now they are posted as out and they will not be playing any further games until notice. And the Chicago Bulls, the team that wants to make me cry every day with how bad they're doing, bro. It's crazy, man. They do good, but they do bad. Right now we have two key players, Zach LaVine and Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball, we've been knowing about this, man. Lonzo Ball has been out with a knee injury for like 2 years straight, man. He has not played a game since literally last year, February of 2021, bro. Like literally, this is like I don't understand this. This is not I don't understand, man. Lonzo Ball, like when are you gonna come back into the god dang NBA, man? When are you gonna come back and help us win games? Because that's why we got you. We got you to help you win games. You know what I'm saying? We need to win. Chicago has to do something on the map. We put us back on the map. It's insane out here. It's insane. Yeah, Bulls, man. Yeah. I'm shaking my head too, champ. I'm shaking my head, but obviously we know champ is a Suns fan. Can't win if you don't play. Exactly. Can't win if you don't play. Yeah. But Zach LaVine is just out the a back injury. So Zach LaVine one is not too much. He dropped 51 last time with a loss. A couple days ago, he dropped 51 on the Pistons, but we lost. See how the Bulls do, bro? See how the Bulls make me want to cry every day? That's what I'm saying. 51-point L. That's something that Devin Booker or KD would never do. Bro. But let's not talk about that. We're talking about injuries right now. Pistons are mid. Honestly, they got young talent. They're not good yet. And we'll get into that when we talk about standings, when we talk about my predictions. They're not good, but they're not like they're mid, I guess. We'll say they're mid. But they are the dark horse team that they're dark horse. Not for this year, but next year, though. You know what I'm saying? Not this year. But Cleveland Cavaliers right now, we got injury. Karis LeVert, Darius Garland, and Jared Allen. These are all key injuries for a long time. We got ankle injuries and we got hamstring injuries. These are literally These are bad injuries, and hopefully they recover soon. But these are going to be out for weeks at a time. So Cleveland Cavaliers are dealing with some injuries right now, which is why they're not going to be doing pretty good. They're not. I feel honestly this is a regress season for the Cleveland Cavaliers, and why they're going to do not as good as what people think. Dallas Mavericks, we got Kyrie Irving, but he's playing. He's playing. You know what I'm saying? He's a day to day. He's going to be playing back up in no time. Probably like 2-3 days. Give him a little rest. Little rest. Um, Detroit Pistons, we got Bojan Bogdanovic out for calf injury, probably like 2 weeks. Nothing serious. We got Golden State Warriors. We got Klay Thompson injured, and we got Jonathan Kuminga injured. Day to day, this all happened today. We just got notice of a knee injury for both of the players. This is gonna take a step back for the Warriors right now for these couple games. But honestly, I think the Warriors will still coast by. It's only day to day, so it's not like too bad. But Warriors gonna be winning games out here, man. Warriors. A lot of people say Warriors are mid. No, no, no. When it comes to playoffs, they're good. They're gonna be mid. But right now, it's the regular season predictions, man. Calm down. Calm down. This is regular season predictions, man. Right now, when it comes to the playoffs, they're not. When it comes to playoffs, Warriors are mid. But when it comes to regular season, they're dominating. I say they'll get like once we go into the standings, I'll tell you my predictions. But right now, we're gonna just say the Warriors are well, they're healthy right now. Right now, you know. Oh, Houston Rockets, we got Victor Oladipo. He just went to the Rockets. He was on the Heat. He just went to the Rockets reportedly, but he's out. Um, yeah, honestly, he's not coming back. He's not coming back for the league, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's coming back anytime soon. Rockets are in a developmental mode, so we're not expecting him to do any good. We're just expecting him to just go out there and play. Honestly, nothing really happening with the Rockets. Pacers, really no injuries. Clippers, James Harden with an injury. Bro, like James Harden got James Harden, bro. I know he got traded. If you watched it earlier, I told him about the James Harden. He's not even gonna be playing, bro. Who knows if he's even playing? We got Terrence Mann out, and we got Brandon Boston Jr. Too bad they all gonna play. Who's all? Kawhi Leonard? Yeah. Because if it depends, man. Kawhi Leonard, we already know Kawhi Leonard's situation. We already know Russell Westbrook situation. We already know the James Harden Russell Westbrook beef. We already know the Kawhi Leonard load management situation. If you guys don't, basically what he's been doing for the past year and a half, he's been not really faking injuries, but I feel like he's just not gonna play. I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, hear me out. Hear me out. So I feel like Kawhi is gonna go on some load management type stuff. The NBA is enforcing some type of rule where you get fined, but honestly, Kawhi Leonard literally has bank, man. So he doesn't care if he gets fined. I bet he doesn't care. He wants priority over health over wealth, in his opinion. So he's not gonna be playing for the Clippers. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna care. But Lakers, we have Jared Vanderbilt out for a heel injury. So I think this is gonna be 2 weeks. Coming back in 2 weeks, so Jared Vanderbilt, Lakers out. Memphis Grizzlies, Ja Morant suspended. He's not injured. He's suspended. Coming back probably 22 games. So Memphis Grizzlies need that man. They have not won a game yet. So Memphis Grizzlies definitely need Ja Morant to come back and annihilate these teams out here. We got Derrick Rose out with the left knee soreness. We got Brandon Clark, and we got Steven Adams. Two key big men who the Grizzlies desperately need right now, because right now they're running the small ball, which is not going to work out. They're running Grizzlies are overrated. Honestly, yes. Yes, I really think so. They literally don't have their best player, and right now they're not a team. They're dysfunctional. They're literally dysfunctional. Yeah, and plus it's the West. The West are literally dominating the West. Is like all these other teams like the Suns, Nuggets. Yeah, you really can't have any. You really can't have room for the Grizzlies if you have all these teams in there. Even the Thunder, who I think is going to be a dark horse. Find out later. Oklahoma City Thunder is going to be a dark horse. Not going to be top 5. Not going to be top 6. but they could be seventh. They could be sneaking in the seventh spot. They could be sneaking into playoffs. The Oklahoma City Thunder right now. Exactly. They can be tough, man. The Thunder is really a dark horse team. Miami, we got Bam Adebayo. Jimmy Butler, but I saw Jimmy Butler play in the last game though, so it's a day-to-day injury, but he played because Jimmy Butler still has that dog in him. But I just don't think the Heat are gonna do it again this year. They're not gonna really make. They're not gonna can have. The East is getting a little bit better for the top three teams at least. The Milwaukee Bucks are getting better. I just think that yeah, he obviously and he didn't sign anybody in the offseason either. Not really. They actually lost a couple people, like a Gabe Vincent. They lost him noticeably. So it hurts the team. It hurts the Heat a lot more, and they don't have any firepower enough to help Jimmy Butler out because Jimmy Butler needs some help. It's a team sport. Basketball is a team sport at the end of the day. You're gonna need help from both sides of the ball, defensive and offensive sides of the ball. So you're not really gonna do too much just with Jimmy Butler. And I'm not saying Jimmy Butler is trash. I'm not saying that. He's honestly one of the best one on one. Jimmy Butler is the best, like one of the best players in the NBA right now. But like, when are you gonna really like be able to do these one-on-ones every time, especially when you're in the playoffs, man? Defenses get tougher. Everything's just literally a exactly. Jimmy's tough, but team ball, he can't carry all. He's not going to. It's just gonna be too tiring for him, too overwhelming. Milwaukee Bucks, we got Marjon Beauchamp, day-to-day injury. I think honestly, Marjon Beauchamp, he needs some more minutes, bro. I think he's honestly good. He's good in the preseason. So give this man some more minutes. Minnesota Timberwolves got Shake Milton, Jalen Clark, and Jaden McDaniels all out. New Orleans Pelicans, we got Jose Alvarado, Brandon Ingram, Najee Marshall, and Trey Murphy the third out. Honestly, New Orleans Pelicans are one of those teams again. But honestly, if Zion's not healthy or Brandon Ingram, they're not gonna be making playoffs. I feel like they are a dark horse. I was gonna say, but they don't if they don't have Zion healthy all the time, just like they did last year, they're not gonna make it. They're not. But Jose Alvarado, defense is tough. Trey Murphy, three ball is tough. I like Trey Murphy and Jose Alvarado a lot. They're good. They are good bench players coming off the bench. And honestly, Jose Alvarado could be starter, bro. He could be a starter point guard. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. And Oklahoma City Thunder, we got Kendrick Williams out and Jalen Williams out. Not there's two Jalen Williams. There's Jalen Williams and there's J Dub. We call J Dub. Number 8. Okay, so J Dub he's healthy. Okay, the other Jalen Williams, the big man Jalen Williams, he's out. Orlando Magic, we got Jonathan Isaac out and Kevon Harris out. Honestly, Jonathan Isaac, man, he's been a true just everything's wrong with him. Everything is everything is wrong with Jonathan Isaac. Is just he was supposed to be really good, man. Like, y'all don't understand. He was supposed to be really good when it comes to all of these all of these people, man. When it comes to just having that team build, and plus he can dominate on the offensive end. Talk about a big man, 6'9". He's not even a big man. He's listed as a shooting guard. 6'9" shooting guard, and he's literally no, he's not even 6'9", 6'11". I checked his height. 6'11", shooting guard, small forward, can shoot the three, has speed. He has speed, man. He can literally dunk, but he's just not been playing for the past like years. So it's like I can't, man. I can't emphasize. I don't want to call him a bust, but we're gonna have to call him a bust for now, man. And Philadelphia 76ers, we got Marcus Morris, Tyrese Maxey a little bit day to day. Phoenix Suns, we got Devin Booker out, Bradley Beal. These are crucial, man. When is Bradley Beal gonna come back? That's the question. When is Devin Booker gonna come back? These are the questions that we are witnessing right now. These are questions that obviously Suns fans are asking us. When are they going to come back? Because they are key players to the team. Everybody's a key player, but we got Damian Lee out as well. He's crucial. He's crucial. Brandon Booker's so good. But for now, but guess what? When it comes January, February time, the end of the season, if they're not healthy, if they're not back to it, which obviously I feel like Devin Booker and Bradley Beal are obviously going to come back before January. But God forbid if they don't, what's going to happen? The Suns are going to be too dysfunctional. Kevin Durant can't be doing all of the things, man. That is why. That's why the GM and the owner are really emphasizing on getting Bradley Beal because we needed help. Look at us last season. Look at the Suns last season, man. We made it to playoffs. We did all that, but we just didn't win. We weren't winning. So now we got a shooting guard threat, Bradley Beal, who is a dominant shooting guard. You know, he just played for the wrong team, played with Washington Wizards. Wasn't getting any success there. Now he's going to the Suns, finding more success with MVP caliber players. So we're gonna see what's up with that. We're gonna see what's up with that. Right now, Suns are doing pretty good, so I'm not even gonna say anything. They're versing the Spurs tonight. I feel like the Suns are gonna win that. You know, just Spurs aren't too experienced enough. They're very young still, and obviously Suns have the KD and they have other bench players that are very noticeable. Sacramento Kings. We have new injuries without De'Aaron Fox and Trey Lyles. These are De'Aaron Fox, man. De'Aaron Fox ankles out for Wednesday's game against Warriors. And like I said, this is very crucial with the Kings, man, because the Kings are honestly a good team too. I say the Kings are one of those teams that are going to dominate the West. They are not going to be first or second, but they will be top 5, and they will definitely make the playoffs this season. Toronto Raptors, no injuries there, and then Washington Wizards, we got Daniel Gafford day to day. So basically, all these injuries are how they're impacting teams, making them less likely to perform on a daily basis. Kings are slept on, and I'm still sleeping. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro. What the? To be honest, bro, like there's this. Okay, now there's. To be honest, there was so many more Kings fans in the last game because I was watching against I forgot who they played, but I was watching against this other team that they played, and when they won, and it was like I think an overtime game. When they won that, there was like so many Kings fans there, and I was like, nah, bro, like y'all were not real Kings fans during the jump. When the Sacramento Kings were bad for like 10 straight years, where were you guys at? And then now all of a sudden they're good. Okay, so nothing really to follow here, but. And as we go to these standings, we're gonna check out the depth chart for these teams real soon. I'm gonna be looking up the depth chart for these teams right now. Proud sponsored by ESPN. I mean, okay, ESPN doesn't sponsor me, but ESPN sponsor me. No, I'm playing. But we're using ESPN as a source. So right now, honestly, we are finding the depth charts for these teams. See if we have. And honestly, just by looking at this, I just can't, man. Looking at these teams now. Instead, we're gonna go to standings. We're gonna go to standings. We're going to rank each team. Okay, from 1 through 15, or what? How many? 13, 15, however many places. This right here is my predictions for the 2023-2024 NBA season. Right now, we're gonna start off with the Western Conference first. So we're gonna switch it around. We're gonna start with the Western Conference first. Okay. Honestly, and before y'all get excited, Western Conference, right now, number 1. Or should we go backwards? Should we go from 15 to or 1 through 15? Not 1 through 15. Number 1. And y'all might be surprised by this, but I think this is actually, if everybody stays healthy, which is, I feel like this is, I'm just gonna explain this for every team right here. If everybody stays healthy, this is how the season will go. Assuming it's a perfect world, which is not a perfect world. So we don't know how everything's going to go. But predictions is Phoenix Suns are number 1 by a mile, okay? There is no way, like, if you look at their depth chart of the Phoenix Suns, they will at least win 60 games this season. If not, maybe 70. I'm not going to lie. Phoenix Suns will literally win 70 games. If I had a cap, I would not. I would take it. I would take my cap off because it's not a lie. It's not a lie. It's not a lie. We're winning 70, maybe potentially 70. Phoenix Suns will literally blow every team out of the water right now because by looking at the depth chart, we have, even though Bradley Beal and Devin Booker are out, it's not long term. It's not like no Achilles injury or an ACL. This is league right here. Is right now we have Eric Gordon, Yusuf Nurkic, we have Kevin Durant, Josh Okogie, we have Nasir Little, who's like, bro, if you guys don't know who he is, he's slept on. Like literally, Bol Bol. We have Bol Bol. He's like 7'5". 7'5". Bol Bol is like 7'5". We have Grayson Allen. And a lot of people don't like Grayson Allen. They think he's a dirty player, but Grayson Allen can drop 20 a game if he wants. I won't think he's gonna be consistent with the 20, but sometimes, a little here and there, he can show some highlights, little dunks in here a little bit. Saben Lee, we got Saben Lee. Damian Lee. Like, these are good players. Damian Lee was on the Warriors championship team. Think about it. The backups of the backups are crazy. Even the backups. And if you really think about all these teams right here in the West, if you got like all these teams, I think the only competitions really are Golden State, Denver, and maybe a little bit of, you got a little bit of here and there. Now that's probably it. Golden State and Denver. That's it. I wouldn't even like recommend like all these other teams. Oklahoma City is a dark horse, but they're not competitors. Clips maybe. Like I said, if the James Harden thing gets situated and they're all right, and they learn how to control this man without being a freak, then the Clippers will probably be top 4. But right now, Lakers maybe. Nah, man. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell y'all why. I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. Lakers maybe. Nah, man. Nah, I don't really think so. But right now we're gonna go down right now. So the second spot I have Denver, okay? Phoenix, number 1, 2 is Denver. And the reason is because Denver's reigning champs. They did lose a couple bit of people. They lost a lot of people. Bruce Brown, a noticeable person that helped out with the team last year. He's on the Pacers now. They lost him, and that's a very big setback. But still not going to change the fact that they have Jokic, Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter Jr., Jamal Murray, like KCP. They literally have still their same 5, so it's not going to really change too much. And they have a rising star, Christian Braun. I swear to God, Christian Braun, he's going to be good. He's going to be good. Denver's number 1. Nah, I don't think Denver can catch up that much. I feel like Phoenix can blow them out of the water. If Bradley Beal, imagine that big 3. Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, and Kevin Durant. Nah. Even Denver doesn't have that. You have to think about it. Who has a big 3 in the NBA? Not a lot of teams have a big 3 in the NBA. Not a lot of them. Milwaukee, maybe. I would say Milwaukee, Phoenix. That's probably it. Like, I was like, to be honest, I'm not even gonna like lie to you. Clippers, just the Clippers now, probably. That's it. Like, I honestly, there's not really a lot of talking. Like, Denver's good. Denver's a silent team that can win games. I like that's what Denver really is for us. Is that in the NBA? Is that Denver is not like they walk the walk. They don't talk the talk. They walk the walk. They put in that work and they go hard. That's what they do throughout the whole season. And they just stick to the grind. They're not about the media. They're not about that. They just stick to the grind. So yeah, Denver. I think Denver's gonna be second. Third, we got third. And this is honestly something that like I don't know. This is tough. This is where everything starts to get tough. I'm about to go Sacramento for this one. I'm gonna have to go Sacramento for this. A lot of people gonna see I'm gonna have to go Sacramento for this one. I'm gonna have to go Sacramento for this one, number 3. And the reason why is because De'Aaron Fox is just lights out insane. Lights out insane. You might think it's Dallas, but Dallas is 4th. I think Dallas is 4th, bro. For real. Yeah, Sacramento 3. I think so. I really believe that Sacramento can really, just like last year, I really think that Sacramento can push to top. They have the players. They have the same thing as last year. So it's like they still have Sabonis, DeMontis. They have Harrison Barnes. They have those players. They have those key players that are just building and building. You know what I'm saying? A young core. They have all of that. Like nobody's getting older here. They're just all, you know what I'm saying? They're all getting better. That's what they are. Fourth for the fourth spot. We got Dallas. We got Dallas. You know, we got Kyrie. We got Kyrie and Doncic cooking up. Um, uh, the, I don't know anything about that. I really think that Dallas doesn't really have like a good. They don't really have like good. Like not really. They don't really have good like people. You know, I mean, I did see Derek Lively the second. Derek Lively the second big man. I did see him play last night. He didn't play too many minutes, but if they give him minutes, I think he'll be good. Um, they do have Grant Williams. They just picked him up from the Celtics. So Dallas is getting some players. They're getting some key players. They also have Tim Hardaway and Seth Curry. You know what I'm saying? Not too far, but I could definitely see like Dallas getting fourth. And that's not bad for Dallas because that's still playoff position. That still means home court advantage in the first round. That's still going to be good all in all for a team like this who's not they're not terrible, but they're not top 3. You know, I mean, I just really don't see Dallas making a storm in the playoffs or the regular season. Not really. I think they'll probably get about 50 wins, 50, 52 wins, and which is still a lot of wins. Still a lot of wins. So you gotta really take that. You gotta take credibility for that. Back to standings. Exactly. So that's what we got so far. Dallas is fourth. Fifth, Clippers. Fifth is Clippers. So we got Clippers at fifth. And the reason why is because the James Harden fallout. I think honestly the Clippers would have been so much higher, third, maybe even second, if the chemistry wasn't so bad between all these players. Was the Warriors, bro? Don't worry about that, bro. Don't like. They're gonna be like, no, bro, no, bro. It's literally gonna be okay. This is what happens, bro. Phoenix first, Denver second, third is Sacramento, fourth is Dallas, fifth, bro. Fifth is Clippers. I'm gonna put honestly, bro. I did say Warriors gonna be good, but they're gonna be sixth. They're gonna be sixth. Okay, that's where the Warriors gonna be at, and y'all probably like, yo, you're smoking pack right now. But it's gonna be a tough conference. Like these are all teams that are gonna win 50 plus. So don't think the Warriors are bad. They're not bad. These are all teams that are winning 50 plus right here. Top 6, all winning 50 plus games. They all are. The Warriors have they got CP3, which honestly, that's to me, I thought it was gonna be a bad pickup at first, but then I'm like, every time I look at this, at this lineup, I'm like, CP's on the bench, but that's good because you think they're really gonna start CP3 over Klay Thompson, Curry? No, like it's good because every player on that team has a mentor now. If you think about it, he has CP3. CP3 played in the league longer than Curry and Klay Thompson. So even though Curry is obviously the Warriors' future, like not future player, but he's the Warriors' best player, obviously, and one of the best players in the NBA right now. It's just that Curry got to do his thing. He got to shoot the threes. He got to be able to maneuver. You know what I'm saying? And just do whatever. You know, it's stuff like this that is just crazy, bro. It's stuff like this that like what mentors can do in the league. CP3 being one of them. So I don't got Warriors too high. I just got them at sixth. Okay, I got them at sixth. Coming in seventh. This is a dark horse. This is a dark horse. They're riding in to seventh place. We got the Oklahoma City Thunder, and I'm gonna tell you why. The Oklahoma City Thunder is a dark horse candidate to sneak into the playoffs. This is because right now they're 3-1. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like obviously right now doesn't matter for like the whole season because like Magic are 2-1, but they're not gonna be good, right? It's just that if you look at their lineup, just look at Oklahoma State Thunder lineup. Look how nasty that is. We got Shea, best player on the team, dropping 32. He's dropping 32. 32 a game. It's crazy. We got Josh Giddey, who's been he's been obviously he's been going hard. This season I don't really know about him that much, but I didn't really see him play that much. But man, last season, too good, man, too good. We got Lugens Dort, J Dub, and Chet Holmgren. And honestly, if Chet Holmgren doesn't get injured or J Dub, this is gonna be a great season for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Like the starting five for the OKC Thunder is already crazy enough, man. And then we still got Kevin Williams and Puchavetsky on the bench, bro. Like this is not even. I can't, bro. Like honestly, this is such a good team right here on paper, and y'all don't probably think that this is gonna be a good team like on the court, but they are. Their flow is just incredible. I don't know who the coach is, but honestly, whatever they got going on, their system is definitely good. I feel like every player fits that system, and I cannot imagine them going to any other team. I cannot imagine Shea Gilgeous Alexander going to the Thunder, like going to. He's already on the Thunder. Going to like the Chicago Bulls, for example. Like he's not gonna be good on the Bulls. He's gonna be good on the Thunder. He plays how he plays, man. You gotta let that. You gotta let young people play how they play. With that, just that's part of the game. That's just part of it. Going back into saying, so eighth for the eighth spot, New Orleans Pelicans. New Orleans Pelicans. We got New Orleans Pelicans at eighth. Not really an not really an explanation for that. I just think the roster is very, very Cold Take Shy is wildly overrated. Oh, dude, I don't know. Cause when I see him play, he's sick. Like I don't understand. Like I'm putting on a team that wins. Okay, so I see what you're saying. So basically, if you put him on a team like the same thing and they get respect. He's okay. Go off, bro. Go off. You see, I'm gonna come back to you on that. But basically, I'm gonna answer your question. Is that Shay's wildly overrated? I don't think he's that overrated. I think he's fine where he's at. I think he's fine where he's at. Like he's not over. Like he went not. He's not overrated because he's done his job. He's did his stats. He led the Thunder to the play-in last season. And the Thunder weren't even supposed to make anything last season. I'm not gonna lie. He can't win. What? Bro, there's no way saying this, bro. I can't. I can't, bro. He won. He led them to the play-in though, bro. He did though. Like I don't know. You can't erase facts, bro. He led them to the play-in. You gotta leave OKC to win. Well, yeah. What do you think, Bradley Beal? Bradley Beal is the same situation. That's why he left. He went to the Suns because, well, he didn't went. He got traded, but it was already ideal if Bradley Beal was about to leave anyways. It was just kind of like the same thing as John Wall. Like John Wall was not going to win in Washington. He wasn't going to win. The same as Bradley Beal was not going to win in Washington. Same as Damian Lillard. He's not going to win in Portland, no matter how many times. Even though he's been in the playoffs so many times, he's never made it to the finals. And the same thing with Booker. Yeah, but okay. I see there. Booker is definitely so underrated, and he gets a lot of disrespect a lot, which I don't know why. I think they just hate on his name. Honestly, I think they hate on him because I think they hate on him just because they expect him to win that finals. But you got to remember that finals was crazy, and they literally put up like the fact that the Suns even won 2 games is crazy because the Bucks were actually a go-to team that year. Like a lot of people wanted a lot of people wanted the Suns to win, but at the same time, a lot of people knew the Bucks were going to win. Here's what I'm saying. I have to. Okay, so let me pull it back up. This is okay. So we're in the 9th seed right now for the Western Conference. Just getting out, the Lakers. I know. This could be honestly. Honestly, this is interchangeable. I feel like you can interchange New Orleans with LA Lakers, but I feel like the Lakers right now aren't gonna do like who do they really have, bro? I really think LeBron is just gonna get tired. Like he's like just the same as last year. LeBron's gonna get way too tired, bro. Anthony Davis is gonna have to put in all the work. So if Anthony Davis can stay healthy and put in all the work, LA can slide into the play-in. But if they don't, they're gonna be like ninth or tenth. I put them at ninth with the Lakers. I think the Lakers will be ninth. Then after that, we got Minnesota at 10th. Honestly, no explanation. Anthony Edwards is gonna go off, but besides Anthony Edwards, who's really on the team? Like they got Karl-Anthony Towns, but I just don't see any signs of spark right there, man. And I really want, like I said, Braun on a member section when LA can't win a game unless he plays 30 plus minutes. Oh yeah, and that's what I'm saying. He's gonna get tired. LeBron's not gonna be able to play for 30 plus minutes every night, especially in a scenario where LA has to go to overtime or a bunch of this. Then they're gonna be like, LeBron, you gotta get in. Like time to get in. He's not gonna want to. Like he's not. I don't think he's gonna. Like he has the tenacity. He has the mental toughness of LeBron, but I don't know. He's 38, man. Like LeBron is literally. He's about to be 39, I think. Like this man is crazy that he's still in the NBA at 39, bro. But and like the way he's playing, like he has speed, and he has agility, but it might catch up to him this season. I might think that, man. So it's gonna be not for Lakers, 10th for Minnesota. Um, we got, I say we got Memphis at 11th. Not like Memphis is not gonna be 15th. At least I don't think they're gonna be 15th. I think the Memphis will be 11th, but yeah, they're not gonna make playoffs because of all this this is just John Morant. Like John Morant is not gonna I don't know, bro. John Morant is not really like John Morant is a highlight player. He's not he's like he's a statistically win, but he's all about that drama. John Morant is all drama in his head. All he thinks about is I want to be on social media. I want to go to the clubs. I want to be like it's NBA is a mental game too. Like obviously NBA is a business. You gotta make your money. You gotta promote yourself out there. You gotta be able to do this and that. But when John Morant is all about the clubs, all about that, it's not gonna help. It's not gonna help his team. He like literally John Morant, exactly. John Morant has people who are vouching for this. So he has people who are cheering him on, like literally wanting him to do this and that. And it's not funny. And he also with his fan base is little kids who are like he's inspiring little kids to want to be like this tough guy, but he doesn't show it. He's not showing the toughness because he's just because the thing is, if a regular person did that, they'd probably be in jail right now. But he's not in jail, so he thinks it's okay to be acting like this, but it's not. And that's why I think Memphis is not going to make playoffs. A lot of people probably have them going to the playoffs, but I just think that um, Jaren Jackson's not gonna cut it. Um, like Steven Adams and Brandon Clark are out, so it's just like they're injured, and it's not gonna happen for them. I feel like Memphis is gonna be 11th. 12th, we got Utah. Now Utah did add John Collins in, and they still have obviously Jordan Clarkson and all that. But I just think they're not gonna make any noise. I feel like Utah is definitely in that mind space where they need to um not necessarily rebuild, but they need to get um the players activated, ready to go. Like because they have Colin Sexton, but they're not utilizing him right. They're playing Colin Sexton about 15 minutes a night, which is like, what are you doing? Like Cleveland Cavaliers, like that was their star right there. Like literally, Cleveland Cavaliers play Colin Sexton about 20, like anywhere from 25 to 32 minutes a night, and now he's not getting anywhere near that. So it's the Jazz that are utilizing players in the wrong way, and right now they're 1-3 with no motion, no noise. It's not like that. Then we got Portland at Portland at 13. Honestly, Portland's Portland. They lost a lot of people. They got DeAndre Ayton, but what is he gonna do? What is he gonna do? Like what is DeAndre Ayton gonna do? Like I feel like if he can't do it with the Suns and they had so many chances for DeAndre Ayton to do something, and he's still gonna complete it. What is he gonna do on the Trailblazers with nobody there? He's a star, and he's not even a star. And so it's like he's good at getting his boards. You know, but sometimes he's just liability, man. Liability on defense. Like, what are you doing, bro? It's not like that. And obviously, they don't have Damian Lillard anymore. They have CJ McCollum for a long time, for like 2 years now. So it's just like no stars. They have a lot of rookies, a lot of young talent. Exactly. He's getting his boards. He's doing his thing. But that's because he's the only one that can do it. He's the only one that can do it. Who else is going to do it for him? He's going to have to learn that being a first round pick, it takes the courage, it takes tenacity. Like, he's not showing he's a first round pick right now. He's never been showing that. Like, a first overall, not first round. He could have been like first round, like 18th pick, but not first overall. Nah, man. And then last we got Houston. Yeah, Houston, honestly, even though they have Fred VanVleet and they have Dylan Brooks, another menace society, they're not going to do anything with this team, man. I feel like Houston it's just on a rebuild. Houston is going to be the last, and they're the last in the standings with approximately 12 wins in the season. They're not going to be doing too much damage. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's it for the Western Conference. So if you like my standing, if you think honestly what team should be in each standing, comment in the chat right now. Which teams should be where they're at? Interchange them. But that's what they are for me. And the only thing that's interchangeable for me is LA Lakers and New Orleans Pelicans. That's it. With the 8th spot. Now it's time for the Eastern Conference, which I dreadfully hate to rank them because honestly, it's going to be tougher than I thought. It's going to be a lot tougher than I thought. And this is because there's only so many good teams that I can just confidently rank. All the rest of the teams are going to be at, it's like kind of hard. And it's going to be a lot of interchangeable in there. A lot of them. So you're not going to really have a pure dominant force, if you know what I mean. But this is my predictions for 2023-2024 Eastern Conference regular season. Goes down right now, right here. First, Boston. Pretty self-explanatory, easy. Boston has had the most signings, like just the crazy signings. We got Kristaps Porzingis. A lot of people say Kristaps Porzingis isn't really that good anymore as he was on the Knicks. Wrong. He's been playing out of his mind on the Celtics for the past couple games. There's only been a couple games guaranteed, yes, but he's been dropping 30, 20 with some boards, 15 boards. Like this man is going crazy right now. This man can be a force, and it shows right here. For the Boston Celtics, and honestly, he's on a good team. He has the people there. He has Al Horford on bench. He has Drew Holiday on bench. Not mentioning how he got them from the Bucks. Drew Holiday and Derek White are gonna go crazy this season as the bench people, man. And it's just helping out Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum coming off rotation. It's gonna be good for the it's gonna be good for them, man. And honestly, as well as Peyton Pritchard, I think it's still gonna be good, as well as JD Davison. A lot of people don't know really that JD Davison, man. Let me just tell you, man, he's gonna be a force in the season if they let him play. If they utilize him to the best, he's gonna be good, man. Celtics are a good second place team for the final. I say so. I say the Celtics might make the finals this year too, but I don't really got. Let's just take it step by step. Let's take it step by step with the regular season pick. So right now, obviously, second we got Milwaukee. Yeah, Milwaukee's gonna be right behind them. I think that Milwaukee will definitely be in a better state of mind now. They got Damian Lillard, and they did have to trade Drew Holiday. They did have to get rid of some players, but honestly, at the end of the day, we got Milwaukee at second. Just self-explanatory. I think it's honestly not that bad. Third place. See, now this is where it gets hard already because third place is so. Who's gonna be third? I would say Philadelphia, even though I feel like they could be a little bit lower. But honestly, the East is not that good this season. I don't really find the East to be that well. I would just say that Philadelphia is gonna be third though, because even though they did get rid of James Harden, they got in 3 players, which is like James Harden is 34 years old. You got to remember that in your mind. He is 34 years old. He's on the brink of his prime, and he's basically done with his prime. He is not anywhere he used to be anymore, like with Houston. You got to remember that he is with the Los Angeles Clippers now, and the Los Angeles Clippers gave some valuable players that they can use to help out Joel Embiid, to help out Tobias Harris, to help out Tyrese Maxey. Being able to do this, because I don't think PJ Tucker, man, I don't even know what's wrong with him, man. Playing 37 minutes a night, he gets 0 points. Like, man, like you got like if y'all should be training anyone, it should be PJ Tucker. I don't even know what's wrong with him, man. I'm not gonna lie. But anyways, third is Philadelphia. Fourth, honestly, this is a lot of people gonna hate. A lot of people gonna hate. I'm going with Indiana Pacers. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you real reason why. You're probably like, bro, this dude is definitely smoking crack. This dude is definitely smoking that marijuana. This dude is definitely smoking that K2 Flocka. But let me tell you why that Indiana is gonna be fourth, and the reason is because their chemistry is too amazing, man. No, bro. Like, look, Indiana is literally gonna be fourth because they literally have the coaching. They have the coaching staff. They have the chemistry, bro. If you look at their depth chart, look at the depth chart. I'm gonna pull it up right now. If you look at their depth chart, it's literally gonna like, huh? They literally got Bruce Brown, who's a defensive champ. He was like, no, he was literally a champion last year. Champion, Bruce Brown. They got Tyrese Halliburton going crazy right now. Tyrese Halliburton. They got Miles Turner also going crazy right now. Are you crazy, bro? Like Miles Turner. Like, did you not forget about Miles Turner, bro? I think you did. I think you might have forgot about him, champ. Because right now, Miles Turner, Tyrese Halliburton, the Benedict from Arizona, University of Arizona, he's going off. Pacers Philadelphia. Now, I'm gonna say that Pacers are gonna lose. They're gonna lose first round. Of course they are. They're gonna lose first round, but Pacers will be fourth. And with the next one, fifth seed, the Cleveland Cavaliers. Okay, Cleveland Cavaliers. You guys probably forgot about Cleveland Cavaliers. I said they were going to be a little bit lower, and which they are because of all their injuries. Jared Allen, Karis LeVert, who are all key players to the Cavs society. But if they get them back soon enough, they're going to go on a surge. They're going to win. They're going to win around 47 to 50 games in the season. Cleveland Cavaliers are going to spark a lot of teams with Donovan Mitchell again coming on his coming around his second season on the Cavaliers. This is gonna be an amazing team to watch. This is gonna be a underrated team to watch, to be honest. This is not gonna be just a casual team that people are gonna be like, oh, this is Cleveland Cavaliers, not gonna do any. They're gonna be some smoke at fifth. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be some smoke. And yeah. Well, with the sixth seed though, we got New York. New York is because I'm honestly not gonna lie, New York, bro. New York is not gonna be as good as they were last. They were fifth last season, so there's gonna be sixth. Okay, nothing really happened with them. I think nothing. Honestly, they got that DiVincenzo though, who was really good. He was really good for the Warriors in 2022. Really good for the Warriors in 2022. Dante DiVincenzo, he is really good at just driving in layups. You know what I'm saying? He's good at that. You got RJ Barrett. Like, it's literally honestly, New York at sixth could be interchangeable with the New York and Cavs. Like I said, fifth and sixth. But we're gonna put them at sixth. We're gonna put them at sixth. Julius Randle got to play better though. That's the only thing I have about that. Julius Randle got to play better though. Then we got seventh. It's gonna be Atlanta. Obviously the loss of John Collins really hurts their team because I think John Collins is honestly He's not like a big man. He plays a power forward position, but he's not like 6'11". He's only 6'9", but he got the moves. If you put the ball right here, fade away, fade away. Like he's got that. He's got the fadeaway. He's got the post moves down. John Collins is really good at that post move game. He's also good at double team situations. So if he's getting double team right now, if he's getting double team right now, right there, look, pass off, and he got Trae Young on the team. He's got Trae Young. Splash. Like, come on. How do you like Atlanta, man? Bro, like calm down, bro. Calm down. I'm about to put the nets, bro. All right? Like, calm down, bro. Dang. Atlanta 7th, bro. Right now, and then we got Heat at 8th. They just snuck in. And the reason why I'm saying Heat at 8 is because they lost a lot of players this season, to be honest. And Jimmy Butler cannot really. He's gonna have one of those years where it's gonna be very, very hard for him to be in the zone. He'll do it for the regular season, but he's not gonna be like every game. You gotta think about that. You gotta think about every single game. Is he gonna sit out? If he doesn't sit out, he might get injured. If he doesn't get injured, like where's the chances of him versus all these good teams? I feel like the Miami Heat have a hard schedule this year. I'm not gonna take a look at the whole schedule, but Miami Heat are versing these teams, and especially on national television, because the Heat are so good from last season, the season before, and the season before that NBA is gonna be like, oh, we're gonna put them on TNT. Oh, we're gonna put them on ESPN. Oh, we're gonna put them on NBA TV. Like all these national television streams are like they like the Heat. They like them play. They like when they play. But the thing is, where is that at? Like we don't have Max Strus anymore. He was lights out during 3. He was lights out 3. And you saw what happened to him in the playoffs. You saw what happened. You saw what happened to the Heat, like last time. Even though they made the finals, they're distracted, man. It's kind of like it's a distracted in the realm of the Ja Morant thing, but not with Ja Morant type situations, not with the drama. The Heat are just distracted in their own team. They didn't really do anything in the offseason. They didn't really go out and get anybody. They didn't trade for anybody. All they did was maybe add a couple players, maybe pick from the draft. But those people from the draft are developers. They're young developers. And then so that's the 8th spot. Brooklyn's gonna fall out. Brooklyn's gonna be 9th. Okay, and the reason why is because the reason why they made the playoffs last year. The reason why they made the playoffs last year, Brooklyn, in the 6th spot, is because of KD and Kyrie. You cannot deny. You cannot deny. This year they don't have them anymore. It's Cam Thomas, Cam Johnson, and Mikal Bridges show. Let them run. Let them run. It's their show. It's literally Cam Thomas, Cam Johnson, and Mikal Bridges show. Let them run. I don't know. I don't think like I said, this is interchangeable. I feel like this is hard to do. I really did not expect all this because things like this, especially with the East are like not really dominant. The only team that's really off, like the outlier in this case, is the Boston Celtics. And maybe the Milwaukee Bucks falling them behind. But every other team is kind of interchangeable. When I'm talking about from 3rd seed to 8th, those are all interchangeable. Brooklyn just coming in at 9th though. And the reason why I'm saying this is because Nick Claxton's out. You need him, big man. You know, it's not gonna be as easy anymore when Kevin Durant and Kyrie were helping. A little bit along with a little bit of it's not gonna be helping too. You know? But then at 10th, this is where it gets hard because I don't know where this is gonna go. 10th might be a little bit hard decision. We're gonna have to go with, like, honestly, this from 10th to 14th or 15th or whatever this is, this could be interchangeable. Like, I don't even know like what this is. I don't even know what this is gonna be called. But 10th is gonna be Charlotte Hornets. And honestly, I don't know, bro. Charlotte Hornets because 10th, Bill, because LaMelo Ball, bro. LaMelo Ball is gonna go crazy, man. I'm a LaMelo Ball fan, and I really think he's got potential to drop 25, 26, like 26 a season, bro. He's just gonna be there. He's gonna be there. He's gonna ignite the Charlotte Hornets. Not gonna make the playoffs or anything, but they're gonna be 10th, okay? And it sucks to suck, but they don't. I mean, obviously, but without LaMelo and maybe a little bit Gordon Hayward, they don't have the firepower to make it past like obviously these tough teams like Philly and maybe even a little bit of Indiana or Boston. Like they're not gonna beat these teams. We're not expecting them to. We're expecting them to go out there and just play, literally. And obviously with the Miles Bridges suspension and all that stuff, him coming back to the league, it's just it adds a lot of stress to the Hornets, the GM and the front office. So I really feel like the Hornets need to find some new players. You know, earn some new money somehow. And then our 11th spot, we got 11th spot. Honestly, I'm gonna say Detroit at 11th. 11th is gonna be Detroit, and that's because they have young talent. Jalen Duren, Kay Cunningham, a veteran in Bojan Bogdanovic. They have talent. It's just that I don't know. They have the talent, but they don't. It's not going to be utilized right. At least for a long time. The Detroit Pistons will be good, maybe 3 years from now, 4 years from now, 5 years from now. But they're not going to be good anytime this season or next season. I just don't think that Detroit has the chance to really beat the top 8 teams I basically just set in front of me, in front of Detroit, or basically top 10. And then coming at 12 is going to be, I'm really going to have to say this right here and right now. Look at the standings on ESPN right now as I speak. But it's going to be, this is tough between, 12th is going to be tough between Washington and Orlando. But we're going to put Washington above because honestly, Jordan Poole, all right, along with other players such on the team, Jonathan Davis, along with them, they're not gonna help the team. They're not gonna make the team second seed or first seed. But Jordan Poole is a good presence, and honestly, the Warriors trading him was a bad decision. In my book, it was a bad decision, man. I really didn't think Jordan Poole was needed to leave the Warriors, but I'm glad he did. I'm glad he did because now he has his own team to go to. He can build around, like they can build around Jordan Poole. Not saying he's gonna be like a superstar or anything, but if Washington needs players, they need to fit their system. And Jordan Poole, they have to fit under Jordan Poole's system. Like, okay. Yo, Life of Champ, man. Thank you for joining the live, man. It was good. It was good talking about the NBA, man. It was good. Have a good night out there. Stay safe, my brother. All right, so right now, so at 13th, right there, at 13th. So 12th is gonna be Washington, and then 13th we got Orlando. Okay, we got Orlando at 13th, and honestly, like I said, nothing explanatory here. Just nothing explanatory. Orlando's not that good. They don't have the players. They don't have Jonathan Isaac. They don't have the key fuel to be out here working, and it's not likely that Orlando's going to be all this. But they could be interchangeable with 12th. So it could be Washington, Miami. No, not Miami. Orlando. Washington, Orlando switching spots at 12th and 13th position. 14th, we got Chicago. And this is my team. Now I'm going to talk about why Chicago's being this low. Chicago Bulls have not done a damn thing. We have not done anything to improve. We have not done anything to grow. We have kept the same players. We have lost players. We are down a player for 2 years now. There is no way we are going back to the plan like last year. Last year was our year. If we were going to do any damage, it was going to be last year when we almost won against Miami Heat. And we almost won against the Heat. I remember the score. It was like 99-104. We were losing by 5, bro. We were up ahead 2 for a little bit, and then they came back in and destroyed us. Miami did. But Miami had a good run, man. They deserve to be there. They deserve to be in the playoffs because obviously look where they made it. They made it to the finals last year. Whereas the Bulls, we probably would have been like what, first round exits, probably. But yeah, Chicago at 14th. We haven't done anything. We've honestly gotten worse. I don't even know how we're winning games right now. I don't even know how we're 2-2. Like we have LaVine, we have DeRozan, who are good players. DeRozan getting kind of older though, so he's not gonna be able to play like he did 2 years ago when he first joined the Bulls. That was crazy. When hitting those game winners and stuff back-to-back nights, being able to, maneuver like that, being able to drop 30 and like 30, 40. I remember there was like the NBA was talking about how he could have been an MVP. The NBA was talking about how he could have been an MVP, but because we weren't good enough, obviously the Bulls were like what? We were like 9th, 10th. We weren't good enough to be candidates for the MVP because usually if you want to be an MVP, you can play 30, you can drop 35 points a game, but if your team is 13th, 14th, it's kind of like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's not going to be MVP, okay? Only because the Thunder are not going to be top 3. Usually the MVPs surrounding are the top 3 teams in the NBA, top 3 in their conference, respectfully. So it's not going to happen where DeMar DeRozan's getting MVP because we're 14th in the league. It's just not going to happen. And Zach LaVine is a similar situation. I feel like Zach LaVine, not MVP, but he's definitely turning into a superstar. And Zach LaVine is our future of the face. He's the face of the future, our only hope. He's 28 years old. He's in his prime right now. We got to use his prime correctly, and we cannot trade this man. We got to keep this man, which we have because he is signed $215 million for 5 years. So he's already locked in. So basically, we might not trade him. We're probably not going to trade him unless he just doesn't want to be here anymore in Chicago. But I don't know. I don't know any reports on that. And the last pick that I have for the night, we got at number 15, Toronto Raptors. Oh my God. Finally finished his list. Toronto Raptors is a straight dog water. They have nobody there. They have maybe OG Anunoby, Scotty Barnes, who are good, 2 good, bright futures in their team, respectfully. But they lost Fred VanVleet. They don't have a big. They have the Grady. They have Grady Dick, but like they don't have like him by himself. Like, look, him by himself. I timed out there. My bad. But I'm gonna show you, bro. He's not gonna carry, bro. I feel like he's not gonna be the one. He's not gonna be the one, bro. Like this, you really expect this dude to like carry? But I mean, my phone's kind of you probably can't see it, but he's their future player right now. He got picked a 13th overall pick in the first round. Plays for Toronto Raptors. He's gonna be really good. He's gonna be really good. It's just that I think that's not his time. Toronto, it's not their time yet, and they're going to be 15th for. I feel like Toronto at 15th is a humbling moment for them because it'll teach them like, yo, you got to pick up the pace, man. You got to do this, you got to do all that. So it is what it is. But he's starting to get more minutes now. Like, so he's starting to basically play the rotation minutes. He's starting to become a starter, so that's good for him. It's good for and it's good for the Raptors. But I just don't think that, I just don't think that he's going to be a force to be reckoned with. If you guys have anything to say in the chat right now, I'm basically about to end my stream. The NBA Talks picks. We've been going on for about an hour and 15 minutes now. Shout out to everybody who came in. Shout out to everybody who's going to watch this in the future. If you guys are watching this after the live pre-recording, drop a comment. Talk about anything NBA related. I'm definitely free to respond. I'm definitely down for a little debate. So if you guys have any NBA takes or anything like that, based on my predictions, based on the injuries, based on any player or any team, I will try to look up the information. I will try to answer you guys back, you know what I'm saying, or anything. But KJ23, you already know. I hope everybody has a good Halloween. Stay safe out there, because Halloween can be dangerous, but also have fun in whatever you're doing. Stay safe, have fun. Have a good night, ladies and gentlemen. KJ23, we out. Peace.